Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, aka the guy that makes Madden videos and fitness videos now here on my YouTube channel. But as you see in the title above, I have something that I want to talk to you guys about today, and that is the misconceptions when it comes to just burning fat and losing weight, because everybody out there makes it so much more complicated than it really is when it's so simple. All it is just a little basic math, some formulas, and a little bit of science. Everybody has all these complicated theories out there when it all comes down to one thing. I don't care what anybody says. It's only one thing that will ultimately determine on a day-to-day basis whether you will lose weight, whether you will maintain your weight, or rather you will gain weight. It's so simple. What that is basically calories in versus calories out. Nothing else matters. Whatever the theory is, it all comes down to how many calories you take in versus how many calories your body burns. So basically all you gotta do is consume less calories than your body burns on a daily basis. So how do you determine that? And it's very, very simple. Well, basically what you want to do is you want to Google TDEE, or Basic Metabolic Rate Calculator. TDEE is short for Total Daily Energy Expenditure. And what that is how many calories your body burns on a daily basis. And the basic metabolic rate is how many calories your body needs to function on a daily basis. And it's just a bunch of different formulas, but all you have to do as an individual is calculate and find out your TDEE, and all you have to do is Google it. Find a calculator and put in a little bit of information that can be gender, weight, height, age, stuff like that, and it will give you a number, a calorie number. And all you have to do to lose weight is eat less calories than that number gives you. That's all you gotta do. Simply put, that's it. You know, finding your specific number and what you have to do to lose weight is the simplest thing in the world. That's all there is to it. I mean, the execution obviously is the most difficult part, but just finding out what you have to do to lose weight is that simple. Now, what your goals are really will determine how you go about this. But say you're somebody like me and you're trying to lose weight, be in a caloric deficit, but you're trying to keep as much muscle mass as possible. So what you want to do, say my TDEE is 2,500 calories. What you want to do to start off is, probably go about 200, 300 calories underneath that number and see how it goes from there. Now, the numbers that these online calculators give you aren't going to be 100% accurate, but they give you an amazing starting point. So that's why you gotta play around a little bit, subtract 300 calories or so, maybe 200, and see how much weight you lose from then on. Now, if you're somebody, honestly, that, doesn't care about muscle at all, you just wanna lose weight fast. Well, I mean, you could hypothetically, just half that or even go less than that. But, when you're in that much of a deficit, that could start to mess up your hormones and a bunch of other things. But hey, if your main goal is just to lose weight, you don't care about anything else, that might be the route you want to go, although I don't necessarily recommend that. Now, the next thing you got to do is determine how you get those calories. And a lot of people don't know this, but calories come from 3 macronutrients. That's your carbohydrates, that's your proteins, and your fats. 1 carbohydrate is 4 calories, 1 gram of protein is 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. That is how you get your calories. Now, I mean, obviously there's a lot of speculation on when it comes to dividing up those calories into different ratios. I mean, everybody's body's different. Your body might work on low fat, somebody's body might burn more fat better at a high fat and low carb, high protein, low carb, low fat. You have to figure that out yourself. But the way I follow it, I like to keep it a little bit over a gram of protein per pound, and then I go about 60 grams of fat and use the rest on carbs. And I usually keep my fats and protein the same the whole entire time I'm losing weight. and I drop the carbs incrementally as I lose more weight. But that part, dividing up your macronutrients, really all comes down to what you think is best for you, and you really just gotta experiment with it a bit. For your average person, like I said, that doesn't really care about, keeping muscle and everything, although it would not be beneficial to your hormones and stuff like that, but if you don't really care, you just want to lose weight, I guess it really doesn't even matter, how you get to those calories. It might not be the healthiest option, but, if you stay under those calories, really, no matter how you get there, without, specifically dividing up your macronutrients, you're still going to lose weight. But, it might be a little less fat, more muscle and stuff like that. But like I said before, it all really matters on what your goals are when it comes to losing weight and what you want to look like once your weight loss has concluded. But like I said in the beginning, it's so simple, but people make it so complicated. It all comes down to your caloric intake when it comes to how many calories your body burns on its own throughout the day. And there's so many examples I could throw out there, but let's just say, somebody says, hey, if you cut sodas out your diet, you're gonna lose weight. So you know what? Let's say, you're a rather obese individual, about 250 pounds, maybe 25-30% body fat. He normally drinks sodas with every meal, and that he doesn't drink water, just sodas. Well, of course, when he cuts sodas out of his diet, he's gonna lose weight. But why is that happening? Because he's cutting his calories, and his body is used to, that pretty normal caloric intake for that specific individual, because it's normally about the same. But when he or she cuts those sodas, the body is in a caloric deficit, but eventually that individual is going to hit a plateau because the body's going to get used to that. So you got to cut your calories even more and more and more. Same thing, for your individual that's like, hey, I'm going to go running, I want to lose some weight. Yes, they're going to lose weight because they're burning calories while they are running. Therefore, on a daily basis, the body is in a deficit of calories than what it usually is. Therefore, it's going to result in weight loss, body fat loss, and such. But same thing with the person cutting out sodas. That person's going to hit a plateau, and eventually they're either going to have to just run a whole lot more to lose that weight, or they're going to have to adjust their diet and cut back their calories. I guess that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope it was informative. I just wanted to throw this little bit of information out there because it seems like the general public doesn't really know this, and it kind of baffles me because, it's just so simple. It all comes down to calories in versus calories out. But anyways, if you found this video informative, make sure to drop a like. Let me know if you have any objections to this video in the comment section below. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day.